In our strong arm workout, we're really going to work those biceps and triceps to give you that look that everybody is wanting. Hey guys, and welcome to another great workout here in the Ript 90 series. I'm Jody Hendrickson in the studio today. As always, lots of talent. I got Miss Jessica here, Mr. Mike, going to be working out with us today, showing us how it's done. Today we've got the Arm Annihilator, going to be focusing on the guns. So let's go ahead and ease into a nice, easy jog here, bringing those heart rates up, getting that core temperature nice and warm. Ready for this workout. A lot of our workouts incorporate movements that use lots of muscle groups. Your core, lots of leg, glutes, lower back. This is going to focus on smaller muscle groups. Your bicep, your tricep. You're really going to feel it. All right, let's pick up that pace just a little bit. Bring those knees up. Slowly bringing that heart rate up. All right, knees up and pick up that pace just a little bit. Last 10 seconds or so. All right, let's take it down to our push up and downward dog. Go in your, start with your plank. Down. On this first one, let's keep it up. Rear end nice and high. Let's stretch out those hamstrings and calves. You can alternate a little if you like. Driving those heels down to the carpet. And let's take it down and up. Driving that rear end up and down and up. Drive those heels down towards the carpet. Do 3 more. When you're going down, keep that plank nice and tight. Keep those hips up. Last one. And up. All right, back on your feet. Down into some squats here. Remember, keep that weight on those heels. Back nice and flat. Arms out in front for balance. When you come up top, extend those hips, get a full extension. Remember, we're just warming up. Really getting that core nice and toasty. Bringing that heart rate up. Let's get 5 more. Pick up that pace just a little. Last 2. And back into your run. We'll do a quick warm up today since we're focused on little smaller muscle groups. If you need more of a warm-up, press the pause button, do another set through. You guys ready to kick it today? All right, let's pick up that pace. All right, guys, pick up the pace, knees high. Make sure you're breathing. Let's go 10 more seconds. Keep it going. And take it down to your mat. Into your plank, nice and tight, and down. Take it down and up. Remember, drive those heels down to the mat. Really feel that stretch in the back of the leg. By keeping that core nice and tight, really working those arms and that chest. Let's do 2 more. Last one. All right, back on your feet. Last set of squats. Take it down. This is a great workout. You guys are going to love it. Finally, to the guns. These are some of the smallest muscles in the body, but they're some of the funnest to work because they really heat up They really get a good pump. We're gonna get you a great one today. Let's do 5 more. Take up the pace. Last 3. All right. Shake it out, get a drink of water. Make sure you get your water in a towel, always hydrating. First one's gonna be a little compound movement. Doing a curl into a press. Working the biceps and the triceps, a little bit of shoulder. So grab a moderate weight. We're gonna do these together. Weights out in front, palms away from you. Are we ready? All right, let's do it. Take it up and overhead. Keep it nice and slow and controlled. By rotating that weight on the press, you're also engaging that shoulder and that delt. While you work your tricep. And make sure on that curl, you're keeping that elbow nice and tight into the body. See how mine's nice and tight in there? Working that bicep. Last 3. Last one, guys. And weights down, take a break. Oh, shake it out a little bit. More of that to come. We got 2 more sets of 15. Like I said, compound movement, working a lot of your arms, really working the total arm as well as the shoulder, a little bit of your trapezius. How we doing? All right, 2 more sets of 15. Take those weights back up. Palms out in front. Nice firm posture, back straight. Let's take it up. Don't have to clank your weights together at the top. What you're working on is control. Keep it going, guys. Keep going. Going to show you a bit of our modification here. If you've got a band, this is such a great lift because really you don't sacrifice anything by going to the band. See how she's keeping her core nice and tight? Her elbows are in close to her body. Nice curl. And then a great extension overhead. Good work, girl. Doing great. Fantastic. Let's go, last 3. Last one. Good work, guys. Weights down. Get a drink of water. You want to drink at least a whole bottle of water while you do this workout. Keep those muscles hydrated. Protein, carbs, water is the fuel that you need to build more muscle tissue. And a lot of this. Last 15 on these. Weights back up. Palms out. Nice firm posture. Take it up. Make these count. Last set of 15 here. I'm going to turn sideways. I want you to see how stationary my elbows are. During that curl, it's so important. That's what's really going to help you build that bicep. Good work. Keep it going. Last 3. Come on. Last one. Good job. First segment finished. Oh, how you guys feeling? Yeah, hopefully your biceps are feeling nice and warm. Got a little bit of a pump going. Now we're going to take it up to another level. Going to do some hammer curls. So we're going to change our grip position just a little bit. You want a moderate weight on these because we're going to do 15 reps, keeping those arms together. You want your palms in towards your body on this one. We ready? Let's take them up. As a modifier, you can alternate. If you're doing half the reps, giving yourself a little bit of a break. Make sure you're keeping those elbows in tight. Just like that. A little bit more restricted range of motion. Last 2 and 1. Good job. Shake it out. Get a drink. You're really going to start to feel those biceps on these guys. We're really honing in on that. We'll do the triceps here in a minute, but your biceps are going to start smoking on these. So if you need to scale back, alternate, rest a rep or 2, remember, modifying is your responsibility. That's how you tailor make this workout to your ability level. Right now, mine's feeling low. All right, you ready? Set number 2. All right. Palms in, nice posture. Let's take it up. And keep it going, guys. Keep it going. So on these, we changed our hand grip just a little bit. And what we're doing is we're working more of that forearm. The top of his forearm is really getting smoked here. Plus, he's working more of that length of the bicep, the top part right here. You can really see his bicep working right there. Man, nice guns, Mike. Golly. All right, good job, buddy. Shake it out, get you a drink. Last set on these coming up, and then we'll move on. We'll take a little bit longer break after this set, so let's go ahead and get our weights back up. Find your posture. Let's take it up. Good work, guys. Really focus on keeping that tight. Keep those elbows right there, almost 100% stationary. You want to feel that in the top part of your forearm and all the way through the long part of that bicep. Last 2, come on. Good job. Great work, guys. Weights down. Get a drink. All right. So biceps are feeling good. We're going to kick a little bit of cardio in right here and kind of say hello to Mr. Tricep. So we're going to do a couple sets quick, do some jumping jacks, then we're going to drop down into a close grip push-up, work those triceps. So are we ready? Let's do it. All right, and down into your push-up. Close grip. Really working those triceps. Up. Last 2. All right, quick transition. Remember, we're getting that cardio up. All right, keep it going, guys. Let's see that push-up. Mike's using the diamond grip. He's really got those hands close together. Look at his triceps. See how his tricep is really working? Last one, Mike. Come on, good job. Let's go. Quick transition back into jumping jacks. All right, back down. Really get a good shot of that tricep. I mean, man, he is really working that. Perfect core, nice and tight. Great work, Mike. Check out Jessica. She's got her hands nice and close, but she's using a little bit of a modifier here, down on the knees. Last 2, girl, come on. Quick transition, back into jumping jacks. Nice. Back down. Hopefully that heart rate's kicking in. All right, back down. Last one. Good work, guys. Got a few more sets. Remember, just trying to get that cardio up. Should start to feel that in the triceps. You also feel it in your chest. Nice job. This is the last one. Last time down to the mat. Woo! Nice. I always like to kick a little bit of cardio in there. How we feeling? Yeah. Yeah, nice work. Okay. Now, we're gonna do our last bicep isolator. We're gonna get a heavier weight, move into just some strict curls. So, all right, we got 10 sets of 5 on these. Very quick breaks. Just gonna set the weight down and take a break. This is your heavy weight, remember. Ready, guys? Let's do it. All right, shake it out a little bit. Let's pick that weight back up. All right, so again, changing our hand grip. Let's do it. Now see, he's really getting that lower part of the bicep. You can really see it working there. He's also working the inner part of the bicep in here. One more, buddy. Okay. Good job. That's the difference in our grip from a hammer to an outside, working more of that part of the bicep. Weights back up. Let's go. Last 2, come on. And down. Shake it out. If you need to lay off a set, that's your modifier. Or do a set of 3, whatever you need to do to match your ability level. All right. It's almost a workout picking those weights back up off the floor. All right, let's do it. Remember, keep that form tight. Last one, come on. Good job. Seriously, when you are putting that weight down, do a nice squat. Keep that back nice and straight. Last thing we want to do is get hurt, not in the workout, but helping the workout. So shake it off. Let's pick those weights back up. We're almost halfway through with these guys. Palms out. Let's take it up. Last 2, come on. Good job. Quick break. We're halfway through. Gonna check out the modifier. All right, Jessica, let's see what you got. This is a great exercise to do with the band. Really working that bicep, keeping that wrist nice and tight. Last one, good job. A little harder to take a break with the band. She's stepping out of it. Get a little bit of slack on there. Good work. Another set of 5. See how she's catching the inside of that bicep? Also the inside inner part of that forearm. Just working a little bit different part of the arm. Nice. Got 3 more sets of these. 3 more sets of 5. Shake it out. If you're feeling good, grab a little bit more weight. We're almost done with these. Really make these last 3 sets count. Get your weight, palms out. Keep that form nice and tight. I know you're getting tired. Take it up. Really focus on that form. Nice, slow, and tight. 2 more, come on. Last one. Good job. Down, shake it out. Down to the last 2. How we feeling? Come on, buddy. Let's get those weights up. Let's do 2 more. All right. Bring it up. See how Mike's actually got those weights kind of out to the side, really catching the inside of that bicep. Good work. Come on, buddy. You can really see his arms working on those. Shake it out. Get a drink if you need to. This is our last one, last set of 5. 50 curls of a good solid weight. You're doing great. Let's take it up. Two more. Nice. Set it down. Woo! Shake it out. Get a drink. Stay hydrated. I know I say that all the time, but it's so important. If you're like me and you sweat a lot, you need to take in extra water. All right, guys, we're ready to get some triceps going. Sure. All right, how we feeling? Nice. I'm gonna move my bench up here. All right, biceps should be really smoked right now. We've attacked our triceps a little bit with those close grip push-ups and with those overheads. Now we're really gonna focus on them. Gonna do some modified dips here. I'm gonna take my feet out in front of me. Got to get a nice comfortable lifting position. I'm gonna put my toes up, really keep my weight over the backs of my arms, and let's take it down and up. Full extension on the top. You almost want to kind of flex at the top. Really extend. Keep it going. At about the 10 mark, you're going to start to feel it burn. Come on, 2 more. Nice. Bring those legs underneath you. Shake it out. Good work. If you're at home, you got a rig like this. That's a great way to do dips. You can also do a tricep kickback. That's another great tricep workout to do here. I love dips because it helps work the pectorals as well as the triceps, and you can do it anywhere. If you've got a bench or a countertop or anything, you can do these. All right, hopefully you've had a little time to recover. Let's take it back down. Get in your position. Make sure you're comfortable. Safety first. I'm gonna point my toes up. I'm gonna take it down. Further into the set, you may feel yourself going a little deeper as you get loosened up, and that's great. Keep it going, guys. You see Jessica's got her knees bent. A little bit of a modifier here. Makes it a little bit easier. But see how her back is staying perfectly straight? Come on, 3 more. 2. Good job. Great form. All right, shake it out. Last set of 15 here. Hopefully those triceps are starting to get nice and hot. Well, let's make them scream. All right, we ready? Find your position. I'm gonna point my toes up. Let's take it down. If you want to, you can raise your foot up. That's kind of a reverse modifier. Makes it a little bit harder. Engaging that core a little bit more. Keep that full extension at the top. 3, 2, last one. Woo! Nice job, guys. All right. Coming down the final stretch here. Let's do it. We've got our second to the last exercise. We're going to do some chin-ups. You can also modify this by doing some other type of last bicep workout. We're going to do 10 sets of 5. You can modify it by doing 10 sets of 3, 10 sets of 2, whatever you want to do. I'm going to be doing chin-ups, close grip, really working those biceps, but also working that back. You ready, Mike? Let's take it up. There's one in the can. This is such a great lift because when you're elongating that bicep, you're really pulling it, really working on it. That is how you break that muscle tissue down. Then it rebuilds, comes back stronger. Second set of 5. Find your grip. Take it up. Good job. Shake it out. Take a drink of water if you want to. That's 2 down. How we doing? All right. Back on the bar. I'm going to come check out Jessica. She's using the modifier. She's got her bands. Nice flat back. Got her hands, her palms in towards her. So really focusing on that bicep. Last 2, Jess. Come on. Pull. And pull. Good job. You can do these almost anywhere. If you've got a band and something to securely fasten it to, such a great work. In addition to working those biceps, really works that back. So let's get one more set of 5 in. She's keeping her back really, really stationary here. Good job. 3 more. Notice how you see her back working there. I know her biceps are working too. All right. Take a quick break. Let's get another 5 in. And up. Several ways you can modify this workout. Decrease your reps or take a break and skip a full set. Whatever you need to do. Remember, make this workout to your ability. That's the key. All right, Mike, let's see what you got, buddy. Underhanded grip, focusing on the bicep. Hands nice and close. Come on, buddy. Let's go. 2 more. Come on. Chin all the way up. Let's go. I'm going to spot him a little bit. If you're working out with a partner, nice. Wow, looking great, buddy. Got a little sweat working too. I love it. Shake it out. It always helps to loosen up a little bit between sets. All right. Back up for 5 more. Let's do it. Nice full extension at the bottom if you can. Really elongating that bicep. Such a huge workout. We're at 7 down, 3 to go. Almost done. 15 more reps. Shake it out. Get a drink of water if you need to. Let's take it back up. 5 more. I know you got it in you. Come on. Notice I'm using a little bit of a kip there. Be careful if you're using a door gym or an apparatus like that. Make sure that it's not rocking. But it will help you get in those last couple of reps. All right. Jessica, let's see what you got. I'm going to take a little bit of a break here. First set, last set, it doesn't matter. Her form stays perfect. Great job. All right. We got 1 more set of 5, guys. Make this set count. Shake it out. Last set of 5. Back on your bar or your band and take it up. Oh, nice work. I'll be glad if I never do another pull-up as long as I live. Such a great lift, though. All right, and because you know, if you're working those biceps, what are biceps without a six-pack? So we're going to finish up with some sit-ups just to kind of burn it out. You guys ready to take a little break? Be nice not to be working those arms for once. All right, let's take it down to the mat, guys. Got 3 quick sets of 50. Flat on your back, knees up a little bit, whatever's comfortable. Hands over your head, and let's take it up. Want those shoulder blades to touch the mat. And then use your arms to help pull you forward. Nice and controlled. Bringing that chest up to the knees. These probably seem easy because you're fresh. You've been working your upper body. We'll get those abs singing here in a minute, believe me. Keep it going. Nice and methodical, just like a metronome. All right, keep it going, guys. Again, makes your form a little bit, keep your form tight, but this makes it a little bit easier if you bring those arms back and then thrust them forward as you rotate into that upright position. Chest all the way into the knees. See how she's touching her shoulder blades? Okay, you're on your last 10 here. Good job. Great form. Come on, Mike. Check on Mike's form. He's doing the same thing. Come on. Last 2, bud. Good job, buddy. How you feeling? All right, there's 50. Hopefully by now, those abs, you're starting to feel them. They're heated up a little bit. Take a nice rest. Just crunch those abs in a little bit here. Wrap your arms around your legs and then relax. Let them kind of just sit there for just a second. We got 100 more. Only 100, and that's it. You'll be done for the day. If you want more, you can always hit rewind. If you need to take a little extra break, pump up your shoes or whatever you need to do, go ahead and knock that out. Are we ready for 50 more? Okay. Get in your comfortable sit-up position. Let's go ahead and take it back, relax. Hands out above your head. And let's take it up. I know we have an ab-specific workout, but abs are so important to your total core strength. Helping your posture. And believe it or not, the stronger your abs are, the better off your back is going to be. It puts less pressure on the spine because your core is stronger, your trunk is stronger. Hey, if you get a six-pack as a side benefit, that's awesome. But we're trying to promote overall health, and this is such a great lift. Keep it going, nice and smooth. I'm gonna go over here and check on Mike. I saw him last time, but just as we finished, see how he's touching his shoulder blades every time? Hands go above the head, and he thrusts those arms forward. He's still keeping his abs nice and engaged, nice and tight. And look how forward he goes in his follow through. He's really crunching those abs. See how his back's kind of rotating a little bit? I mean, he's really getting a good crunch there. In case I haven't said it yet, Mike's the man. Come on, buddy. Good job. Only got a few left. Last 5, buddy. Come on. 5, 4. Come on, buddy. Doing great. Perfect example of what good form should look like. Take a break. That's it, bud. Great job. He's really rotating that back, bringing that in for a tight crunch there. Just a little bit of a variation. We're wanting to bring the chest up to your knees, but he's really bringing it down. See this guy without his shirt off, it's just nuts. How we feeling? Yeah, take a drink of water if you need to. We're on our last set of 50 and this workout is finished, guys. We're almost there. Take a couple of deep breaths, let that heart rate settle down just a little bit of recovery. That's what this is for. If you need a longer recovery, press pause and then start it back up. No harm in letting your heart rate come down a little bit on these. I know your abs got to be singing. How they doing? All right, last 50, guys. Let's go ahead and take it back down to rest. Hands above our head, settle in. Find that foot position that's comfortable. Let's do our last 50. Take it up. There's so many different variations of this exercise. You can do a crunch. You can cross your legs. But really a good setup, there's hardly any substitute for it. I know they might get a bit boring, but if you want a great abdominal exercise that also benefits your core, this is it. If you need to scale, just take a break. Grab your legs, take a breather for just a couple of reps if you need to, and then jump back in whenever you're ready. Scaling these workouts to your ability level is one thing that we really tried to integrate throughout the Ript 90 system. We want to challenge you. For some people, that's going to be different from others. That's what makes this program so great and so effective. Keep it going. We got 10 more. Come on, guys. Last 10. Last 5. Make them count. Come on. Last 2. Woo! Nice job, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. I want to give a special thanks to Mike, to Jessica. Great job, guys. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much for joining us.